I believe in miracles. This is the sermon, this is a topic that I would like us to consider. Actually, I've been preparing this message in response to a particular comment that came to me recently. Recently, after one of the service I took, a comment came to me. Somebody spoke to me, "Hey, Pastor Jason, I think he doesn't believe in miracles one." So the comment came to me, and then I thought about it, and yeah, I believe in miracles, but I believe in miracles according to biblical understanding. So with a bit of struggle, I took some time to study, took some time to wait upon the Lord. So I formulated and crafted this particular message to find a place, a safe place for me to stand on the scripture. Now, what is a miracle? What is a sign? What is a wondrous deed? The definition of it, okay? A miraculous wonder in the fullest sense, in the strictest definition, is an event of God's providence. God did something in which the outcome, the end result, goes beyond what the natural properties of created things involved could have produced. So that means if it's a miracle in the strictest sense, it must be something that not because you went for the chemo treatment, then you say, "God heal me." You understand? Because the chemo treatment in its natural property supposed to cure the cancer or supposed to provide a relief or some remedy to that particular situation. So a miraculous wonder in its fullest sense is an event when God's providence is shown, and then it goes beyond natural property. And my mind is brought towards a particular Bible account. King Hezekiah was sick. King Hezekiah was sick, and God sent a prophet to tell King Hezekiah, "Set your house in order, you are going to die." How many of us remember that account? So God sent a prophet to King Hezekiah and tell him that. And then as the prophet was leaving the palace, King Hezekiah turned his face to the wall and cried out to God for mercy. And before the prophet could actually leave the palace, he was in the courtyard, God told the prophet to turn back and give a different message to King Hezekiah. So the prophet willingly obey, and say to King Hezekiah, "God heard your cry, God saw your tears, you will have 15 more years." Did Hezekiah believe? I'm asking you a question. What was Hezekiah's response? Hezekiah actually didn't believe, If you read your scripture carefully, Hezekiah turned to the prophet and said, "Give me a sign." He said, "Give me a sign, give me a miraculous sign to show me that really God has changed his mind, and given me extra 15 years. So if you read your scripture carefully, King Hezekiah actually told the prophet, "Give me a sign." So the prophet gave Hezekiah this option. Now, at that time, no watches so they used sundial one. So he said, "Do you want the shadow of the sundial to go forward, or do you want the shadow of the sundial to go backward, as a sign that God has given you an extra 15 years. Are you following me in the story? Yes, okay. And do you know what Hezekiah say? "I want the sundial to go backward, because to go forward is very natural. The time going forward is very, very natural. So I want the sundial to go backward as a sign that really God has given me extra 15 years. So going forward was natural, but for the sundial, going backward is supernatural. Yeah, of course, in that context, the prophet said, go forward fast lah. But King Hezekiah was very clever. So he wanted something that the natural property of created things involved could not produce one. Because naturally, the shadow on the sundial could move forward. So what's so great? I want it to move backward. And I think that is what miracle is all about. So I'm very strict about it lah. I do not criticize others who want to see miracles in every situation, but I'm very strict about it.